to give a quick recap, we had begun with Sati Kanda. We came to know the relationship she shared with Daksha and how it gradually started transforming as and when she came to know about Shiva, and how we also understood the 10 reasons how a love should look like. And The conversation between Sati and Madanike, and we had stopped in the like a cliffhanger. What happens when she when she goes to get the musicians?
Okay.
Yeah. So that was a very nice attempt of Dr. Asha to make us more invested with Shiva Purana. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Deepti. So the Satikanda is something that we live every minute, because it is so much relatable and so much into everyday emotions or the ride of emotions that we go through. So here, Sati is with the musicians, and she's witnessing Shiva playing the veena, and she's completely fida of this. She has lost herself, you know. So Shiva is not observing her at all. That is one thing that bothers her. Look, here is somebody who is ready for that samarpana, and there is somebody who is not even seeing me. So that is when Narada gets in, and he make her realize one thing. She will ask Narada, see, I'm so much into this person and he's not even looking at me. He's just playing Veena as if I don't exist. So where to find the Shiva? How to bring the Shiva to existence, to see me, to look at me? So there will be a woman who will be having a pot of milk. Narada will take Sati to that person. Sati, come on, show me what exactly it is. She will tell it is a pot of milk. So show me where is the butter. How can I show where is the butter? It takes lot of process. You cannot get the butter this way. It takes lot of process. You need to curdle the milk, and then you have to prepare curd out of it. You have to churn, 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 churn. Then you will get butter. So Shiva is like that. How do you think that the very first time you stand here and you will find Shiva, and Shiva will look into your eyes and all that? Sati somehow gets convinced, okay, I need to put more efforts to get into his life. He is Shiva. So happily she'll go with the musicians home, and Shiva is playing the music. She doesn't want to go. She remembers what promises she had made with her dad, and slowly she moves. And now she is with the musicians and all, everybody is ready to receive them. There are the Vidwans coming, there are the Ghana parties coming. So there are a lot of debates happening, and the whole environment is full of positivity, so much of vibrations, and all that. So here is Sati who is speaking to Madanike now. She's telling, I saw Shiva. So I am even more love with him. And you know what? I am even more love with his attitude. See, here is the person who is the most beautiful girl on the earth standing in front of him. He didn't even open his eyes and look at me. So the kind of personality he is. So that is something I am in love with his attitude. So Madhunike will smile at her. Oh my God, she is so much in love with this person. How is she going to even convince this Daksha, who is made of several egos? So that is the Hata part of the Daksha. Now Sati will make an attempt. She will go to Brahma himself. See, you are my grandfather. Now you have to convince your son. I don't know, I'm in really in love with this person, and I want this person as my partner for the rest of my life. So Brahma is happy, and he feel okay. Whatever the intention was, that is fulfilled. The intention why Daksha wanted a daughter, That is fulfilled. And now my Shapa Vimochana time has come. If Sati marries Shiva, then I am also out of this clutter. So he will come to Daksha. He'll come to Daksha and he will tell, okay, lot of things are happening, so much of positive vibration, and everybody is in a celebration mode. There is Vasantotsava happening where you are doing so much to Vishnu and Lakshmi, for their happy life, and you are celebrating their dampatya. So now it's time for you to get your daughter married. Yeah, I'm aware of it. He will tell, I'm aware of it. Soon after this Vasantotsava, I'm looking for the most eligible guys on the earth. So he realizes, okay, all the best, but there is somebody in my mind. So he's so scared to even talk about this to his son. He's telling there is one person, okay, he is called as Maheshwara Mahadev. Immediately, like a volcano, he'll break and he'll hold Brahma so tightly, the creator himself. How can you suggest this? So he will tell, look, your daughter has deeply fallen in love. And even your Aradhya Daiva, your Ishta Devata, the Vishnu, has also been in the suggestion that, he is the right Vara. So Sati comes in, he will call Sati and he will ask her, will you stay with such kind of person? Now the coin has turned and she's so happy and she's looking at Madanike and she's telling, yeah, things are working for us. And then she opens up completely that if I'm marrying, only I'm going to marry Shiva or else I'm going to stay like this forever. So Brasuti comes in and all the ladies join hands together for Sati. And, the Vasantotsava is happening and everybody is playing with the vermilion water. And the whole palace is full of colors and sprinkles of glitters. And it's in an absolute celebration mode that Sati says, I'm in love with this person. I'm going to marry only him. And Daksha will give her, a challenge. Look, Sati, today evening, you have your Pradarshana. And Chandra, and there are the Puranas which say that Chandra at 27 daughters of Daksha participated, but in one of the Purana, it's the absence of Chandra. So here, everybody is going to participate. I think you don't have your Shiva with you. So if Shiva himself come and accompany you and dance with you and complete your dance, then I'm going to agree for this marriage. So she's happy and she's so, she's 100% sure that this person is going to come. So Madaniki asked, how can you be so sure of this person? You you have never spoken to this person and the person have not seen you. How is that? Where is this confidence coming to you? She say, I'm not confident about that person. I am confident about my own self because there is nobody else who can fall in love with this person as much I do. As much I am devoted, as much my samarpan can happen. Yeah, the right now, if Shiva says, I'm going to ready to give myself completely to this person, so I know I'm confident about myself. It's not about the other person. So now the time came, and Sati starts dancing. And it's time for Shiva to come, and Shiva is not seeing anywhere, and Daksha is so happy. I know where this beggar is and where he's engaged begging for food and water. I know he's not going to turn. So here is Sati who is swinging, 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 swinging. And the blood, the feet is completely full of blood. And finally, people are seeing there is a trishul that has got artistically displayed on the floor with her blood. And there comes the smoke and bhasma, and there comes Shiva with Sati. That's the first step with Sati and Shiva on this beautiful planet. So that is when Daksha realizes, okay, her love is not small as I think. Okay, let them marry and I know to separate them. That's what he thinks. And one of his daughter, Vijaya, comes in and she empowers her father. Look, dad, let her marry. You know how Kailasa is. Not even 5 days she will stay with that ganas and all that, stinking place. And there is, a lady who has led all her life in a beautiful palace. Who do you think that she is going to survive there? She's definitely going to get back. Wait for the situation to hit his ego and hit his self esteem. So Daksha is so happy that at least one person is there to, support my endeavor. So there, Sati is so happy. Daksha announces, okay, there is a good time end of this week on Friday, So I'm going to give my daughter to this person. And the whole Kailasa, the Ganas, the Nandis are all so happy that Shiva is getting married. So Adi Shakti is coming back home. So everybody, the whole, all 14 lokas are jumping out of joy. So there, Prasuti walks into Sati's place and she will ask Sati, are you really happy with this marriage? Don't go by, your desires. Desires can stay with you for minutes, hours, or days, or months. But are you really want to going to marry this person? Are you sure of that? Sati asked her, "What is marriage? Come on, tell me. According to you, have lived with the ego as your husband for so many years, have given birth to 60 daughters. Now I want you to tell me, according to you, what is marriage?" There comes Atri and Anasuya after the Shapa Vimochana of Chandra. Everybody is happy and the Chandra has come back. With Revati's tapas, everything has come to normal, and Chandra has been invited for the marriage, and he comes along with 27 daughters of Daksha very happily. And there Atri and Anasuya comes and Prasuti asks Anasuya, come on, you are the right person to tell her. You are Sati Anasuya. So I want you to tell my daughter what exactly marriage is. Marriage is Bindu. Okay, marriage is Bhava. Marriage is Bhasa, and marriage is Bitti, and marriage is Bandha or both. So, what does that mean? Bindu is marriage is an intention, is a focus. Both two souls who are ready to come together has to decide, is this the one I want in my life? Irrespective of five things, what I get, what is my need, what is my goal and aim, and what is that, the result of the marriage, and everything, keeping aside, just looking at a feminine and masculine energy wise, are we going to sustain forever? Okay, lot of times Bindu is absent in our marriages these days. Both of them sit and speak hours together. Which color do you like? Which mall do you like? Do you like open hair or do you want me to tie ponytail? And do you want me to wear jacket or do you want me to, which brand Nike shoe or so? This is not Bindu. Bindu is without this person, I should feel some incompleteness. There should be a small locus which this person is going to complete for you. A lot of times marriages are all compromisation. Marriage, like 80%, your parents will take the decision. Oh, he is wealthy, that package, this package, father, mother, young, 5 houses. No, this is not Bindu. When you don't keep that center point, how do you think that this marriage is going to expand, like, and contribute for the nature, giving Shivaji as a prasad or Abdul Kalam as a prasad? Why this world has stopped producing such people? Because Bindu is not happening. And what else? The second is the bhava. Is there emotion? So now love is just a word. I love you, you love me. I sing a song. Ah, you like Mukesh? Oh, I like Kishore Kumar. Still you are in 1970s, huh? Ah, yeah, yeah, even I like Archit. So this is how the conversation happens. But what is that a real emotion I have for this person? Okay, that is the second thing. Love is not an emotion. If you are proposing to someone that I love you, you are not emoting. Okay, you are only speaking about your decision at that moment. Okay, so this is emotions are your anger, your weakness, and your disturbed feeling. So, if you are really open to share the gray part of your life and black part of your life, that is when you feel that this is the person. If you are hiding all of those, then you have not emoted with the person. So, Bhava has not happened at all. And then bhasa, unknown language that should articulate the sentences in another person. Just looking at the face, hey, what happened? I don't see you as usual. You're not telling anything. You're not even opening your mouth, and the other person is able to make out. Immediately, you get a call like 5 o'clock in the evening. Hey, are you okay? I have not even said anything. How is this person calling me? That is bhasa. Without bindu and bhava, bhasa doesn't happen. It's like a painting brush. I always tell Deepthi, look, you can see the bristles and you can see the handle, but you can not see an energy which is letting you paint. And that energy is universe. When universe participates in making you husband and wife or partners, then you see bhasa in your life. There is two kind of bhasa that happens, Uttara bhasa and Purva bhasa. Purva bhasa is your partner is just going out and you feel something won't be okay. And you call him back, hey, please come. Something won't be okay. In future, for Shiva, it happens. He will stop Sati. Come on. You need not have to go. This Purva bhasa happening for me. Uttara bhasa is I feel on behalf of another person. You know, there is a long distance relationship happening, and I don't know, I feel like crying. I don't know why. I simply cry and then come to know that my partner is into some issue. Uttara Bhasa and Purva Bhasa is the universal language. Universe speaks. And universe stand beside in making your relationship work. It's not the lawyer, it's the universe. Yeah, that is exactly Anasuya speaks about marriage to Sati. See, Uttara Bhasa has to happen, Purva Bhasa has to happen. It's not about a macho man who is standing 34 feet, you are in love with that person. It's beyond that. Yeah, and Bitti. Bitti is a very beautiful part of marriage where things get manifested. Lot of times we speak about Lakshana Shastra. Okay, something won't be okay, something is not working, I'm not getting the chowdhury for the marriage, and I'm not getting the proper cook. I'm not. The universe is stopping this. Come on, you won't be happy. I'm seeing 10 stations. I'm very clear that this marriage is not going to work. And my instincts are telling, my intuition is pushing me. And somewhere, somebody, a close friend of mine, is telling me, Arey, this is not the person for you. I don't know. After breakup, everybody will come and tell you, I felt this, I felt this, I felt this. Okay, but Before that, very few people. And for you, it is very important that Bitti is very important, the manifestation process. If this marriage has to happen, everything will happen like this. If marriage doesn't, when universe doesn't want this marriage to happen, it will stop in its own way. Are we understanding this language? So your father Daksha is such a person, he's a Hatavadi, but still he accepted means you're made for each other. That's what Anasuya said. Finally, the bandha. Bandha is the bondage. You should feel that you are one. You should feel that it is a soul, one soul, with two bodies. So this we speak about this and we write beautifully in the letters, but we don't know to reach that how much we need to pass. So without Bindu, there is no Bhava. Without Bhava, there is no Bhasa. Without Bhasa, there is no Vitti. Without Vitti, there is no Bandha. So this is what Anasuya speaks to Sati, and Sati, in a full-fledged energy, she will tell, "No, this is the person of my life. I agree, all of this, and all check box are tick." And I also trust that the same thing would be from the other side. That's the reason he came. The celebration continues, and the marriage from Kailasa, people are coming towards the Sati Loka, and there Shiva has come in, and Daksha is standing with a coconut. See, in our ritual, especially in South India, we're all from South India, there is something called as Vara Puja. So we give that coconut to the guy, and the father of the girl do namaskaram. So they receive the guy with a coconut. And in North India also, coconut is being part of the entire thing as Kalash. So why do this happen? What is the importance of this coconut? Coconut is the symbolic representation of this is my mind, or this is my consciousness that I am giving to your hands. Coconut is the symbol of your own head. So here father is telling, so there is old proverbs in Sanskrit, Kannada, and whichever language. If you see the daughter, you can understand the intellect of the father, how he has raised. So it is a symbolic presentation of, look, I'm giving my consciousness to you. This is my consciousness, and I have put all my life in raising this pretty, beautiful soul. And today, from today, the entire my consciousness is yours. How are you going to take care of this? So, with so much of divinity the Father is giving, and with so much of love, the other end, the guy is receiving. Yes, from today, this consciousness is going to give birth to many other consciousness. This is the ritualistic process. I don't think today any acharya would stand and tell all this, why you are doing this. Hey, bring coconut. Hey, everybody is clapping, and a photographer, this pose, that pose. But we don't even know why this is being done. This is the exchange of consciousness and acceptance. However, whichever intellect that you would have put in this coconut, it is not seen, but I'm going to receive it as fresh. Okay, I'm going to parent your daughter. This is what is the acceptance that happens. The mantra also suggests the same. So after this, today exclusively one of my student wanted Sola Singer. So what does that mean? Because the in Sati Kanda, all the 27 sisters and the mother get into the shringar of Sati, one by one. So that happens. I will be taking it up, and then I think Deepthi, we will be stopping at the Saptapadi today. Okay? Yeah. So this is where Daksha is not ready to give that coconut. He's telling, this is my pride. He's not telling, it is my consciousness. He's telling my pride. You have not earned it. And he breaks that. That is the first Lakshana Shastra. Just say Sati won't be with you. Shiva realizes, okay, chalo, I know even before marriage, I'm realizing this lady is going not going to be, because there is a Purva Bhasa happening. There is a really, I'll tell you, when you read, I don't know what is your bhasa when you are listening to me, but when you are reading it, tears will automatically flow. That a person who is ready to marry this girl already has a bhasa that this girl is not going to be with me for a long. Look at the love they have. And he has to keep it for himself. That is why we say he is Mahadev. And Mahadev works in silently with so much of heavy heart. And then Sola Singar is happening. And there is a beautiful process in Indian marriage, especially, you know, bride and bridegroom, you know. So we give so much of importance for Singar. People say you spend money on sari, you spend on that, this. So it's not about money, it's not about diamonds, it's not about gold. Whatever it is, it can be made out of mud, but it has its importance. So this is about the first thing is the Manka Tika. We say crown cognition in Sanskrit. You know, mother is employed to do that. Mother will come and keep the first kumkum, on the forehead and on the randra. There is a whole lot of process for that. And why do we see that? Because it enhances decision. Even at the last moment, if my daughter is ready, you know, I don't want marriage, I'm there with you. Okay, I'm with your decision. That's the promisal mother makes with the daughter. And daughter in turn tell mother, look, this is your pride I'm carrying. How you have lived with my dad. Okay, the similar way with lot of patience. I want to live. This is my Muladhara. That is why the red. This is going to be Muladhara for me to raise my family. Give me that strength, I accept. So there is a giving, there is a receiving. Sindoor, Operation Sindoor Bhagi. So it has its own color. So there is a line that passes from the center of forehead to Brahmarandra. It is the way that mother shows. The first tika is from mother and then from the husband. Okay, so mother does that, this is the way to Brahmarandra. This is the way to take your husband as your partner. It's not anywhere else but here, because he is the symbol of pride. And this is the masculine energy that makes your crown and, head up. Don't do anything that makes this person big his head. So that's what mother is telling, and the daughter is telling, yes, I follow you, and at whatever circumstances, I'll be resilient. I'll stand for myself. Okay, I will not let you down. Your respect is my respect. I will not, just because I have married this person, I will not let you down, because mother is the person who has given you life, and she is the whole authority of your life. And this is a person who is making a promisal with mother. Look, you have sustained so much of pain because of me, and I value your pain. I will not let anybody take over this. Okay, that is why the first mang is from mother and the second from husband. When husband is doing this, he is receiving, I will parent you. This is the only thing that a man will do. Mankatika is the lunar energy. Sindoor is solar energy. Okay, so it is the phase where the feminine energy grow. So this is the second singer. And the third one is the nose ring, that is breathing. Just keep breathing in your life. The moment you feel short of breath, okay, ask your ring, your mother is there with you. And the sisters are all telling, we are there with you. We are examples for you. Pick those things that let you breathe, and throw those things that you stop you breathe. Listen to those people who will make you breathe. Just stop listening to those people who break you. Because you will be meeting new people, you'll be having new relationships in life. So breathe, breathe. This is the nose ring. And the earring, it is also called as Karnapur. Okay, so why? Because that is the symbol where ear has no closures. Okay, ear is a open drum, and people keep playing their drums. So whenever you wear this, let this sound make more noise than the people outside. Because hear these because it's our experience in your ears. It's the years of experience that the mother is giving her daughter through this sound, through this shine. Let every word that you listen be of sweetness. Okay, that is the earrings. And the sixth one is the necklace. Necklace is a band for your Vishuddhi. Before you speak something, let this alarm you. Is this sweet? Is this word hurting others? Is this word breaking others? Is this word building others? So it's a responsibility that mother gives, you know. And bangles. Bangles are, this is the first karmendriya. Okay, you do everything with these hands, and the bangles remain or remind of the girl that whatever the sound it is making, she is bringing that sound from her place, because this is the only sound that whatever the bangles are making stay with her, as she should not develop an attitude of dependency that I'm missing my mom, I'm missing my sister. They are with you as strong, because whatever you do it with your hands, and we are there with you. That is why bangles and mehendi, it is a deeper bonding. The color, adding designs, adding pattern, especially on the hands, remind of the responsibility, and remind that after this mehendi goes, you are supposed to have a new mehendi with your people. So that is a beautiful way of teaching detachment. Though I like this design, it was there in my hand, and already I know, even before I have this mehendi, I'm very clear for 5 or 6 days this is going to go, but still I take it, still I honor it, still I celebrate it. And the ninth one is the anklets or the pile. So wherever I work, the second Karmendriya takes me wherever I go, and respect each step that I'm going to keep it forward in my life, that where it is taking, because it is followed by a family. So I'm taking the ownership of taking my family together. And then the waistband, the 11th one. Waistband support the lumbar and sacral chakra. Waistband is I'm raising. I have taken the ownership of raising this family. I take the ownership of giving birth, and I take the responsibility of giving birth to those warriors. So I take care of my health, and I eat well, I sleep well, and I care myself. See, over the period of time, the idea of marriage is eroded. Blind faith, all those aspects. And armlets, bhujabandha, armlets. So this is the power. This is the power and strength and confidence that a mother gives her daughter. Look, I have raised you very well. The day you see this, you should remember my strength, how I have fought. I have been example in your life. And hair ornaments, we say Surya and Chandra, here and here, two clips. This reminds of I need to be wise, I need to take care of two energies, one, the energy where I have born, and the energy where I'm going to give birth. So this feminine energy is carrying two other energies. And finally, the ether or the scent or the rose or flowers that she is going to wear is all about the five senses, the indriyas that she says, no, I have raised you with all this. Self control is number one thing that you have to take care of. And the intuition is being given by the mother through flowers. And finally, the 16th, bridal attire is always red. Why? Because It is the stimulating energy. Now you are a Shakti. Now you are energy. And without you, your Shiva is Shava. So that is how you need to live up to this. So hearing this and all this, the whole program Sola Singar has happened, and now the Sati is ready for the marriage. And Sati comes before Shiva, and Shiva, the Mangala Sutra Dharana happens. During that, Daksha is very clear that he has to do some nonsense. That is the reason the Mangala Sutra won't be available at that time. So he says, I don't know where it is. So there are a lot of searching and all that happens. And Shiva, from his nerves, prepare the Mangala Sutra for Shakti, and he wears that. With so much of pride, they stand together. And now is the time for Saptapadi, where, the first step, Shiva says, I'm going to nourish you. I'm going to protect you. I will never make you feel alone. Okay, Sati says, even me, I will never let you feel hunger of anything in life, be it intelligence, be it emotions, be it your physical need, be it your social need. I'm just there with you, both of them. Take the oath and keep their first step. And the second step, Shiva realizes the prana in Sati. Oh my God, this prana is not going to be with me for a longer time. Tears are flowing in Shiva's eye, and Sati is looking at the tears, and she's inside. Why is Shiva crying? What happened to him? Is he not happy? So both of them, there is the Bhava and Basa together happening, and Shiva, with his closed eye, accepts Sati, and Sati remembers what Anasuya told. And yes, your emotions are my emotions. I'll not ask you why, but these tears are mine. Both of them win over the prana, that is the prana kosha between each other, and the prana becomes one. And he holds the toe of Sati in the third step, and he realizes that this Sati is going to leave. And he holds the toe so strong that Sati is not able to bear the pain. I'm going to stop at this. In the next class, what happened, because this part is very emotional, so I'm going to take this up in the next session.
Thank you, Dr. Asha, for giving us the story, narrating in such a way that we witnessed it, is what we can say. Any questions?
So I think, Deepthi, more than questions, everybody should be let stay there, be in their
Yeah,
imagination.
yes.
Because what happens, Deepthi, this whole idea of session, the session gets diluted because we get into our normal life, our personal problems, our issues, right? Ajit
Okay.
sir, I'm seeing you for the first time. Ajit sir is new to me. I'm seeing
Yes.
you for the first time. Uh, yes,
No,
yes.
sir. I have a question.
Okay. Yes, yes, Ajit sir. Go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm also in the trance. I'm already having them in front of me.
Yes,
I'm
yes, yes.
feeling that bhasa. Okay, I can answer one question, but I'm going to take the questions and then start from the third step in the next class.
So last time you were referring to one point which I want to ask you. It's like regarding the love for parents, and you said something like perception.
Hmm.
So I just want to understand that how the love towards parents of a child is
Hmm.
different from the other loves, and what is the meaning of that perception you said?
See, the love from parents to a child and the love from child to a parent. So there's a beautiful story from Mahabharata. If you have time, 2 minutes, so that I can, easily let you imagine the difference. There is this, Bhishma, and Duryodhana walks to Bhishma and say that you are doing, the bias you are. So you are letting Pandavas win slowly by not participating in the war, not giving your brain, and not giving your taposhakti. All the tantrums he will throw. And Bhishma, evening, he will call Duryodhana. He'll say, look, these are the 5 arrows that I'm going to give you. These are all the golden arrows. I have put all my taposhakti here. This is all I have. Use this wisely. Duryodhana will carry these 5 arrows. And here is Krishna beautifully watching him, carrying these arrows. And he will call Arjuna, we are finished. Okay, so you have to do something. He will remind Arjuna of his boon with Duryodhana. Okay, during the Vanaprastha, Duryodhan wanted to flaunt his richness, wanted to flaunt how much cool he is. He'll come with all apsaras, he will come with all kind of thing to just let this Pandavas feel low. He will not know that he has taken the place of Gandharvas. So there is Chitrakarma, who is a Gandharva. He will ask Duryodhana to leave the place. This is Gandharvas. Duryodhana, strong-headed and ego-headed Duryodhana will say no. And Gandharvas will make this Duryodhana Bandi. And there is one person who will run to Pandavas, please save our king. And Yudhishthira will tell Bhima to go. Bhima will tell, why should I go? Don't you remember how they disrobed Draupadi? Do you really have affection? And Yudhishthira says it's not about affection, it is dharma. We are the warriors. We should never let our dharma feel low of us. We should not bring our sense of personal, the vengeance into it. So Arjuna will go to Yudhishthira and say, I'm going to save him. He'll go to the moment Arjuna is there, this Gandharva is so afraid. Told, oh, you're the son of Indra. I'm so sorry. All that. Okay, he is the king of, Kuru king. Please leave him. And that is when Duryodhana will come to Arjuna and say, hey, I don't want to keep this. You ask me something. What do you want? He would have asked everything. Arjuna says, I'm going to ask when it is needed. Right now, I don't want. So this Krishna reminds him, come on, go and ask those 5 arrows now. Okay, now Arjuna has attempted and he'll ask Duryodhana 5 arrows with lot of grace. Duryodhana will give those 5 arrows. Now, how do you analyze the whole story? Is Arjuna too good? Duryodhana too good? Bhishma too good? Or Krishna himself? Sometimes we can't analyze. Here Bhishma looks good because he gave him. Here Duryodhana looks good because with so gracefully he gave it off. Because Arjuna saved him, he looks good. Because Krishna was intelligent enough, he looks good. So this is parental love. Whichever patra your son or daughter is, you feel they are right. Sometimes you feel they are good or not good. This is called as perception. Move from the characters of Duryodhana, Arjuna. Don't be Krishna. Don't be Arjuna. Don't be Bhishma. Don't be their father. Okay? Then see the situation. You will understand and you'll break that thin, what do I say, a curtain that is in between you and your son or daughter. Okay? As long as we stay in the characters, for some, I am right. For some, I am not right. So those who are sitting here, 44 people, out of 44, not everybody likes me or not. So I should not go by that. I should only see what I am doing. Okay, parenting is that. From parents, I'm telling you, parent point of view. Till now, I spoke your daughter or son point of view. Now I'm telling your point of view. That I don't want results. Okay, I just want the ultimate thing is the bonding. Because it was my decision to bring you on this earth and I take the ownership. not by words, but by virtues. And the virtue is, I'm going to stay, come what may, be it Duryodhana or Arjuna, I will stand with your dharma, not you. That's the absolute parent love towards son. That's exactly our Ganga Mata did. The moment she realized this is not the son for who can rule Hastinapur, she just put it into water. We have stories, we have brilliant people who have parented their son and daughter, and we couldn't even imagine that they would have parented that way. And the Kunti is a masterhead in parenting, you know. So, if you are in love with the dharma of your son and daughter, you are actually loving your daughter and son. If you are in love with them, then you are into perception. Either you are loving Duryodhana in them, Arjuna in them, Bhishma or Krishna in them. I think I have answered your question. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank
for
you.
your-
Have a nice time. And
Yes.
we shall meet next week. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Asha ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.